Hello people and welcome back to News Review. The JoJo collab continues into its third week along with a few more new cards. If you are a new returning player, I do recommend you check out my new player guide. It will help you better understand what I'm saying in the video. Also open up the patch notes, link in the description if you want to follow along. If you missed the info about previous collab cards, be sure to check out the past couple news videos. Additionally, I'm trying a new thing where I buy a guild stage for every 10 subscribers I hit, which will give you a diamond if it's your first time clearing it. Thanks for 390 subscribers, and the next milestone will be at 400 subscribers. So subscribe and also join the guild. Code in the description if you want to participate in that. I'll also be announcing when I do that on my Discord server, so hop in there if you want to be updated as well. Alright, let's get right into the new content. First off is the highly anticipated but also kind of disappointing Old Man Joseph. This is a challenge stage card, a dark human, CD6, eclipse all enemies for 1 round to inactivate them, clear the fatigue and hypnotized state of all Golden Spirit members, can be activated regardless of hypnosis. Golden Spirit members enter a state in hyper state for 2 rounds. For 1 round, if the leader is a Golden Spirit member, all members' attacks will be altered into light. As you might have seen in the thumbnail, the joke is that this guy literally doesn't have a stand in game, even though he's apparently supposed to. If you look at anyone else who has a stand, such as like the small prizes, and I guess also JoJo himself, they have stand mode and also an alternate active that allows them to enter stand mode, and this card just doesn't have that. He just has an active called Hermit Purple. On top of that, he doesn't really do anything, since Iggy, the light beast small prize, can already give you hyper state. I suppose the only unique thing about this card is that he can eclipse enemies and is the second ever card to do so after Endor, one of the protagonists. Even though Endor is also a dark human, perfectly overlapping both race and attribute. Currently that means absolutely nothing, however, since there is no such thing as an eclipse shield, and I sure hope they don't do one in the near future, although there is a good chance they might actually do that. He also has his own Dragonware, which is just kind of okay. I mean, he gives, like, if you match all the skills, which is activating his active and dissolving group of 5 more runestones, he does get like an okay amount of attack boost, but he doesn't really give himself any attack multipliers, so I don't know why this attack boost is so high of 1.5 on both of those. The craft skills, as usual, are kind of bad. You wouldn't be using this card as a leader anyway. Moving on to another challenge card. All the cards this week are challenge cards, by the way, challenge stage cards. This is Hull Horse and the Emperor. A light human, CD6, death damage will be nullified, deal damage of each attribute of 10 billion to all enemies regardless of defense and enchanted runestone shield. So actually I just can't read. This is quintet direct damage, which is a bit more useful than your typical direct damage. And damage received from enemies counterattack minus 100%. This is the second ever human and light human to ignore death damage. The first one being Armin from Attack on Titan. I suppose this is useful with the like kind of flood of human teams. Death damage I actually haven't seen in a while, but as always, it's better to have a card around than not have a card around. In terms of quintet attack though, not that special. A ton of light humans have quintet attack, and that's not really this card's fault. It's probably light humans' fault. There are so many light human cards just out there. And thirdly, we have the third challenge stage card of Pet Shop and Horus. I'm wondering like why a character is literally called Pet Shop, or whether that's like a bad translation. This is a water beast, CD6, freeze all enemies to alter their attributes into water until they are defeated. Beasts damage dealt to beasts and frozen enemies times 3 additionally. That is a little bit confusing. Hopefully I've written out in a way that's not confusing. In the first round, turn the first to third rows into enchanted water and enchanted heart of fixed numbers and fixed positions. And in the second round, do the same thing to the third and fifth rows, and then the above runs as a cycle. So on the third round, you do the same thing as the first round, and so on and so forth. The effects of second and third, so the beast damage increase and the conversion, stay in play within the wave. This may be mildly useful for Tefnut. I'm not quite sure. I'm not even going to do a ranking this time because all these cards are just mediocre. Do I see any of them being used like past this collab? Not really. But maybe this third one in Tefnut, but they're just all mid. There's no point. Moving on to the celebration events, there are 2 returning ultimates for this week. First off is the Mech Glox on the left, an Earth Machina card that is rarely used. I've maybe seen it being used like once. So you get to clear it once and go on your way. Kind of the same for Valanth, the card on the right. This is an outclassed Water Elf card that was previously good at maybe one point when there weren't that many elf attack boosts around. But nowadays there are, and also you shouldn't need attack boost for your team. So once again, just clear it once and go on your way. That's it for this week's news review. This is kind of short. All the cards were just kind of, mid. Also, there were 3 cards. Leave a like if you liked it, comment below if you have anything to say, and subscribe if you liked it in general. It really helps the channel out. And I'll see you in the next video. See ya!